So I finished the front. Here it is. And this is what I have. I worked 33 rows and I have 38 stitches. Now I actually wrote down all the rows, left and right. Okay, now let us begin to work the back. And here on my right show I already began, and now let me just explain. So we will need these two markers. Now here we don't need them anymore and we need them here. Now we finish a row with 2 single crochets worked on the border. Okay, so I will put my first marker into the last single crochet that I worked on the last row on the border, and I will actually continue on the border. Okay, so with the single crochet, of course. Just continue on with single crochet on the border. All around, and we will, let's say, join exactly on the front side on one side and on the other side, exactly as we did with the front side on the border. So it's exactly the same method. I will show you, of course. Just let me finish this. So I will continue on working 1 single crochet into each of my single crochet of the border, and I will be back to show you how to join with the front side and to turn your work. I'm back. I'm working on my last 2 single crochet on the border. So this is already worked in. I already worked in, so I work the last on the border. And now, as I said, we insert hook into the first single crochet here, which is actually the slip stitch, the chain, you know, when we turn. This is the first and this is the second. Okay, and we want to turn to begin a new row, but I will put the marker into the first single crochet unworked of the front side. Or always we will work like this. We will work 2 and then into the next put the marker. Okay, now I want to turn, and exactly as we did for this one, I can cut it, exactly as we did for the front with the border, we skip the first single crochet and we insert hook into the second, and we work all around back where we began. And this is how we have to continue on. Now, of course, we will work these on one side and on the other side, and until we will reach, I don't know, we will let a little bit of space here, of course. About 10 to 12 stitches. You just have to try the shoe and to see how it fit, of course, and it's you to decide. But for now we just continue on working single crochet here, and I want to show you how to turn here too on the other side where we began. I have one more single crochet to work, and I am here where I have my crochet, single crochet with marker. So the 2 single crochets from the front side, and I will work 2 single crochets into each of them. Of course, 1 single crochet into each of them. So 1 and 2, and of course I will insert hook, not hook, into the next stitch, which is unworked. Not hook, the marker, sorry. Okay, and now turn, skip 1 single crochet, insert hook into the next, and go back. And this is how we have to work. Nothing fancy, just exactly as we did for the front side, exactly the same thing we are working here. Now you can also, but for now on, just continue on like this, and then you will just figure out. I will show you how many stitches. I think 10 to 12, but I will tell you, of course, when I'm there, and of course the next step what it is. But these 2 are the most difficult parts for working the shoe, and as you can see, they are not as difficult as they seem to be. So let me continue on. So I went on for 9 rows, and now I want to show you how to begin to work the length actually that you need. Even if you want to leave it like this, you will have to work some rounds of single crochet just to give a little border here. So I finished here, and I will take off this marker. I don't need it anymore, and I just want to continue on working all around. Now it's you to decide where will be your first. So I have 16, sorry, this is very important, 16 stitches around, in front, so not 12. 12, it's not many, it's few, so 16 are good enough. So let's say when you put it like this, this part must be just a little bit shorter than this one, more or less half side, okay? So it must be just like that. Okay, so I have 16, and I will work single crochet on the border of the front side and all around actually. Now I want my round to begin, we will work in spiral, so I want my round to begin here on the back side. So actually I will put a marker here. So this will be my last stitch of the round, and from here I will begin 1 round. So you can put it where you think you want to begin a new round. Now I want to begin there because I want to put some, so to change, to put a fancy stitch, pattern stitch. So I just continue on and work all around, and here I will skip into this one. So just I have 1 more, and I will take off the marker because I don't need it anymore, and I will skip directly into my first stitch here. Just make it so, okay, like this. or maybe we can work one more and now skip. Okay, and from here I will count my stitches. So if I don't have exactly the same number, maybe you work one more there. It's now, this is the second, into the second round, all around. So actually, if you work like this, you will make decreases or increases just to obtain the same number of stitches all around. Of course, this is what we want. So work this and the other one and then count them. I will do the same, and I just want to go on like this until I reach this one. Then I will count them, all the stitches, and I will work exactly the same on the other one, and I will count the stitches, and then into the next round I know if I have to add some more stitches on one of the shoe, okay, or the slipper, sorry, for me these are slippers, not actually shoe. Now this is my last stitch of the round, so put the marker and work in spiral, which means continue on. But before, don't forget to count them all, and then we will work 2 more rounds like this, and I will be back to show you just the pattern stitch that I choose for them. So here I am almost at the end of our adventure, or our journey, how can I say, on how to work a shoe, to crochet actually a shoe or a slipper on a sole. Now this is the stitch that I choose for the upper part. Of course you can choose any kind of stitch into the last. I worked as you can see here 1 2 3 4 5, so 5 single crochets all around. And now what I want to show you is exactly the last part. So actually you have this stitch I already did the tutorial, and I just want to tell you that here you will need not multiple of 10 but multiple of 8. So this is very important. We will skip only 3 and we will work into the 4th, and that's why you will need, into the last single crochet round, you will need to create a multiple of 8. Okay, now let me show you how to work it, and the most important thing what I want to show you is how to change color. I found a way that it's really perfect. Now let us begin. So of course I will begin my first round, my first round here on the back side, so where I finished the last. As you can see, I cut the yarn, and now I will begin, yes, with a bubble. So chain 4 and 7 more triple crochet, but these you will just see in the tutorial. I don't want to waste time on explaining you things that I already explained. 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7. Okay, and now I will pull through all. I don't know what I did here. Okay, pull through all and chain. Now chain 4 exactly as the pattern says, 1 2 3 4, but you will skip only 1 2 3 and into the 4th insert hook and single crochet and continue on like this all around. So multiple of 8. This is the important thing. Now I will be back to show you at the end how to change color, so you won't have a tail remain and will be all nice and clear at the end of your work. Now I am about to finish this first round and I am about, of course, to change color. Now to change color we have to complete only chain 4. So when we have to complete only chain 4 for the first time, just to know how much yarn I will use for this chain 4, I will chain 4, 3, 4 and slip stitch, but slip stitch, and now I will keep here my finger, okay, here. You can slip stitch actually and keep it just very close to your slip stitch. Now you can undo exactly the chain 4 and the slip stitch and cut the yarn. Yes, cut it. Now take your yarn that you want to work with, and in my case it's this purple, and put it, very important, on right side of the yarn, the working yarn, so right side. And now make the magic knot. Take the yarn that comes from, so the new yarn, go around the thumb just one time, two times, and on the back side of the two tails here, and in between the forefinger and the thumb, and on the front of the two tails. Now fold the two tails and keep them with the thumb, and now begin to pull just one by one like this. Okay, perfect. Now we are ready to continue on. So we actually changed yarn. The knot is nice, it's nice and strong, and I will chain 4, 3, 4 and slip stitch, and I'm ready to change color. So chain 1, and I will begin here with a single crochet, and this is how you change color without having problems with the tails. Okay, this is it. So hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I think there will be more on this technique, on how to work on the soles, the crochet soles, but this is the most important because these are the basics, so this why is very important. Now I am satisfied with the result. Hope you enjoy and try it and tell me how it goes. Now see you at the next tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe for more other tutorials on crochet and knitting. Bye bye, see you at the next tutorial.